Hello, good morning, students. We are discussing about the fluid mechanics. Okay, so from fluid mechanics, mercury barometer we have to discuss today. So this mercury barometer, it is an instrument, or we can say it is a device. With the help of this device, we can measure atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. So to measure this atmospheric pressure, we can use a device. That device is called as barometer. Barometer. So this bar stands for what? Pressure. Mercury barometer. So mercury barometer means what? To measure this atmospheric pressure, we are using here a device which is called as mercury barometer. Let us discuss in details how this mercury barometer works, or we can say how this mercury barometer measure atmospheric pressure. So for that purpose, you can see here a container is here, and in that container we are taking here mercury, and we know the meniscus of mercury is a convex in nature. We have seen already in surface tension about the meniscus of liquid. So if liquid is mercury, then the meniscus of that mercury is convex in nature. So that's why the upper surface of this mercury is convex. Now you have to use here a glass tube like this, having length 1 meter. It is closed at one end and open at another end like this, and in this glass tube we are taking here a liquid. That liquid is mercury. So mercury liquid is there. So we filled this glass tube with mercury liquid, and this glass tube is inverted into a vessel containing mercury. Now if we inverted this glass tube in the container of mercury, then you can see the level of this mercury is decreasing, means the level falls inside the glass tube. So if we measure the height of this liquid column, so this is called as what? Liquid inside the glass tube, it is called as liquid column. So the height of this liquid column from this point up to that point is 76 centimeter, and 76 centimeter means what? 0.76 meter. If we want to write this in millimeter, then obviously it is 760 mm, that is in millimeter. So you should memorize that is 76 centimeter means 0.76 meter, and 0.76 meter means what? 760 mm. Mm stands for what? Millimeter. So this is the height. This is the height from this surface to the meniscus inside the glass tube. Now see, we have seen the pressure is equal when the liquid is at rest condition. Suppose we are taking here a liquid, this one is the liquid which is taken in a container. So in that case what happened? So the atmospheric pressure, the atmosphere exerted a pressure on the surface of the liquid is the same it is equal, so pressure is equal and pressure is always equal to H rho g. We already calculate the pressure exerted by liquid column is H rho g, and the pressure liquid by the atmosphere on the horizontal level, so that atmospheric pressure is always equal. Same atmospheric pressure is there if liquid is at rest condition and the surface is at horizontal level. Okay, level is horizontal and the liquid should be at rest condition. Now if we want to calculate the atmospheric pressure using this barometer, so we should consider here one point. So a point is there, that point is supposed to be A point, and on the A point a pressure is there, that is atmospheric pressure. So atmospheric pressure exerted on this A point, so it must be equal to the atmospheric pressure exerted on point B, point C, point D, like this. So whatever will be the points which are at horizontal level, then the atmospheric pressure exerts on that points will be same. But this one is a liquid column inside the glass tube. So this liquid column exerted a pressure on this point. Suppose this point is supposed to be B. So on point B, the liquid column exerted a pressures which we have discussed in our previous videos, that is liquid column exerted a pressure which is equal to H rho g. Okay. So this pressure on A and pressure on B must be equal. So we can conclude that pressure on A, that is atmospheric pressure, is equal to the pressure exerted by liquid column or mercury liquid, by mercury column we can write here, because as a liquid we are considering mercury column. So this height is equal to 760 mm of mercury column. Okay. So if we want to write this height in a torr, then how we can write? See, 1 mm of mercury, that is Hg. Hg stands for what? That is the symbol for mercury. So and 1 mm of Hg is equal to 1 torr. What is torr? Torr, it is not a SI unit, but the name of scientist indicates this torr, that is Torricelli's. We can write this Torricelli's. Now this mercury barometer invented by the scientist Torricelli's. Okay, so therefore we can use here torr. Now 1 torr is exactly equal to 1 mm of Hg. So atmospheric pressure we can write is exactly equal to 760 mm means what? 760 torr. So you should keep in your mind that is atmospheric pressure is equal to 160 torr. Torr stands for Torricelli's. That is the name of scientist which is invented this mercury barometer. Atmospheric pressure is equal to 760 torr. This is not a SI unit. To convert this term in SI unit, we should know atmospheric pressure should be equal to pressure exerted by liquid column. Liquid column in the sense mercury column. Now pressure exerted by atmosphere, Pa is equal to what is the pressure exerted by liquid column, which we have seen in our previous videos. That is pressure exerted by liquid column is equal to H height, rho density, G acceleration due to gravity. So therefore we can write H rho G. So height, we can take height in meter, because height from this point to that point, height must be 76 centimeter. And how we can convert 76 centimeter? So 76 centimeter can be written as 0.76 meter. Okay, so instead of height we can write 0.76 meter. Why we are taking in meter? Because meter is a SI unit and we are converting this atmospheric pressure, that is 760 ton, into SI unit. Okay, so what is the conversion? See here, so atmospheric pressure is equal to 760 ton into, means we are converting in SI unit. So SI unit, that is H is equal to 0.76 into rho. Rho stands for what? Density. Density. So density of this liquid, and liquid is mercury. So this mercury has a density, and that density is 13600 kg per meter cube. So this is the density of mercury. So density of mercury, that is 13600 kg per meter cube. It is in SI unit. So that's why we can write here density of the mercury liquid, that is 13600. It is in kg per meter cube, multiplied by gravity. We know the gravity 9.8 meter per second square. If we are putting here the values of height, density and gravity in SI units, then we can get exact value of that atmospheric pressure in SI unit. So the calculation of this term must be equal to 1.013 into 10 to the power 5, and the atmospheric pressure is measured in Newton per meter square, and this Newton per meter square is called as Pascal. So therefore atmospheric pressure must be equal to 1.013 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal. So in this way we can measure atmospheric pressure using this device, which is called as mercury barometer. Okay, so this is about the mercury barometer. It is very simple device and it is used always to measure the atmospheric pressure. So that's why we can define this barometer, that is a device which is used to atmospheric pressure, is called as barometer. And with the help of this barometer we can calculate here the value, exact value of atmospheric pressure, and it is always and always constant, and we can take 1.013 into 10 to the power 5 in Pascal. Pascal, that is the SI unit to measure pressure, and Pascal is also known as Newton per meter square. Okay, so I think you can understand very well that is about the mercury barometer. So in our next video we will discuss about the next device, which is called as manometer. Till then, thanks.